You, come down here. Who are you? And what are you doing in here?
My name is Amy, and I have a message for Danton.
Danton.
And? What is it?
I don't know. I didn't read it because I'm a nice person.
She doesn't look very hi. Well, that's just rude.
Yeah, really rude.
Tough-looking guy. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side.
You said you got a message for Danton? I'm waiting.
I'm waiting. Here you go.
Here, I was given this letter to deliver to Danton.
I see. Wait here a sec.
Who are you, and where did you get this?
Danton, I presume?
Indeed. Now answer my question. Where did you get this letter?
A technician gave it to me.
It was given to me by a technician in Sector 82.
He gave it to you? Why? What happened to him?
He was crushed under some rubble. He gave me the letter after I agreed to, well, put him out of his misery. I tried getting him out of there, I swear, but he said this was more important.
Damn it. Milton was a good man. His loyalty won't be forgotten.
He wouldn't have given that letter to just anyone, Danton. She must have earned his trust somehow.
Yes. Although I still have a few questions. What were you doing down there in the first place?
I was just on a job.
I was doing a job, fixing the reactor. He was down there, crushed, dying.
Was he now?
Yes, and he asked me to deliver this letter.
I don't know about her, Danton. Are we sure she's not lying?
Bruce makes a good point. You could have just stolen this letter. How can we be sure you didn't?
Why would I have delivered it if I stole it? And I didn't even open it.
If I had stolen it, why would I have gone through the trouble of delivering it?
If you're a government spy, you'd go to any lengths to find us. I'm curious, what was it you said to Milton that made him give you this letter?
He asked me about my dad. Turns out they knew each other.
Oh?
Yeah, Cooper Wellard.
What? You're Cooper Wellard's daughter?
Uh-huh.
Come to think of it, I do see a resemblance.
I never heard anything about him having a daughter. Did you know?
No,
Hang on, just who are you people anyway?
Seems he protected you from us. Can't say I blame him. Thank you for delivering this letter. In exchange for it, we'll let you out of here. But you must swear to me not to tell anyone what you've seen in here.
I thought you were supposed to help me. Why shouldn't I just go tell everyone how pointless this was?
In time, your help will come. Meanwhile, I strongly discourage telling anyone about our presence. I would hate to have to do anything to stop you.
Fine. I swear I won't say anything.
I'm glad that's settled. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to read this message. Do be careful with what you stumble into, Amy. And I'll just take that book off your hands.
Well, this was useless.
Tough lady.
the best leaders tend to be, yes.
So let me guess, you're kind of like the rebel faction going on here. You don't have a very secure code to your door, by the way. You might want to improve on that.
She doesn't look very friendly.
Does she still does not want to talk to me?
Hi. Well, that's just...
Rude. Bruce.
What do you want?
What do you want? I'm sure we're gonna be best of pals.
Are you Danton's personal bodyguard?
That's right. I make sure only the right people get to see her.
And exactly who are the right people?
People who don't ask a lot of questions.
So I guess not me.
What are you doing here?
I'll tell you what I don't do, and that's answer questions from strangers off the street.
Fine, I see how it is. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Yep. Doing a great job at it, buddy.
Those don't look too comfortable.
Well, I guess it's a roof over your head, so I can't complain.
Now is not the time for a nap.
Now is the perfect time for a
That's
nap.
far enough. Get back.
Oh, I didn't know you wouldn't let me explore. That's so rude.
He's sound asleep. Nice to know things are relaxed enough around here that he can do that. I don't want to wake him.
Would you like a flower?
I don't think he'd be interested in that.
Would you like a flower?
I don't see how I can use that there.
Oh yeah, probably be a waste of flour. Fine, well, there's not much we can do in here. Is a exit. You're welcome, by the way. Ungrateful twats.
So, found Danton, did you?
Sure did.
Yeah, interesting lady.
You could say that, but her heart's in the right place.
So I take it you're involved with those people in there somehow.
Maybe, maybe not. I'm just keeping my nose where it belongs. Sorry I couldn't just give you the secret knock, but it's not really my place. I knew you'd get it on your own.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I'll let you get on with your business. Have a good one, Amy.
Thanks.
Thanks, Clem. You're not too bad. So what now? Do I just go and see if I win the lottery? Which I probably won't.
No, not now.
Uh-oh.
Relax. Deep breaths. You can beat this. You can beat this.
Are you all right, young lady?
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't look fine at all.
I'm fine, really. I was just out of breath.
Lying to yourself isn't the answer. You should embrace your demise.
Oh, I should I?
You've been marked. It's obvious. The Reaper is coming for you. You should consider yourself lucky. It's only a matter of time before you pass on into the next world and liberate yourself from this misery.
Look, creepy. I'm not spending what time I have left alive worshipping death, okay? Leave me alone.
If that's what you want, then I will. But remember that accepting him will make your remaining life much easier. Should you change your mind, the acolytes of the Reaper will welcome you at the Cathedral of St. Stephen.
The one with a half a plane sticking out of it?
That is the one. May death come to you swiftly, young lady.
I think I'm gonna need a few more lottery tickets after all.
I need more jobs. Or visit this new location that the Reaper cultist gave me.
Are you okay, Amy? I thought I saw you having some trouble there.
Yeah, I'm fine. The Reaper cultist was just trying to get me to join their church.
Oh, right. Keep away from him and any other ones you might see. They're nothing but bad news.
Thanks, Gus. I will. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
I hope they're not gonna end up being like the cult that is gonna help me.
I haven't got anything to say.
Nothing to say, little boy? Fine. So I guess I need to go back to Tiberius because I need more lottery tickets. I need to do more jobs, and I knew it would become an option, of course. Let's go there. Pretty majestic with the plane. It looks a lot better. Ooh, I like that lady.
This statue has been heavily damaged. It's practically unrecognizable.
Can I put it in my pocket?
I don't think I can do much to fix it.
Of course, fix it, not put it in my pocket.
Judging from the location, I would say that head belongs to the broken statue. I don't think carrying around a severed marble head will help much. It would just weigh me down.
Yeah, but not much. It's an adventure game. You can carry anything in your pockets.
It's creepy how you can't see the face underneath the hood. Someone once told me that this is the patron saint of sudden death. How fitting. She looks kinda happy? She's smiling anyway. Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Oh no. I was wrong about you. You're too happy about this death thing.
Who are you, miss?
I'm Claire. Who are you?
Amy. I'm guessing you're one of the acolytes of the Reaper?
You guessed correctly. I'm here to make sure those who pass through that door are ready to die.
That seems like a pretty lofty responsibility to give to one person.
Not as much as you would think. Most people are worthy, they just don't know it yet.
I do like her style though. She looks, on point.
What are you all doing here?
Worship. We worship the Reaper and wait for our times to come. When any of our members expire, it's cause for celebration.
Are there many of you?
Around 50 of us currently, but we always accept those who truly seek death into our flock.
Well, I guess it's something more worthy to worship.
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
Well, I am kind of dying.
Yes, I'm ready to die.
You lack conviction. You still need to prepare yourself to be ready to die. You should come back when you're serious.
I'm pretty serious. I mean, I'm gonna cough up blood soon. How serious do I need to be? Do I need to start singing about death? Because I'm not gonna do that.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Inside the cathedral?
Not without getting clearance from me, you aren't.
You're way too peppy for this job.
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
I guess I'm not.
No, of course not. I've got too much left to do before I go.
Then maybe you should get on with it. Time is precious after all.
I guess I'm so confused about you. You're way too peppy. I guess I'll be ready to die a bit later.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I have business with Tiberius.
Very good. Your weapon, please.
Please make sure to fill it up.
Welcome back. I had a vision I'd be seeing you again.
Great.
A chill wind blows from the east. I fear this is an ill omen.
Do you feel that it is an ill omen? Please tell me more.
The stars are aligned in such a way that I feel good fortune will soon come to us all.
How can you say so much nothing?
Did you require any more spiritual counsel?
No.
No, I'm good.
Ah, you return!
Yes, and I delivered the letter to Danton.
Excellent. You have made contact with them. Good work.
So, do you have any more jobs for me?
Yes, as promised. As I'm sure you've gathered, Danton is the head of a group of terrorists bent on destroying the government. I need you to be my spy.
No, I don't want to be your spy.
I thought lottery jobs were more labor-intensive. Haven't you got people in your government who do this sort of thing?
Alas, I do not. Which is why I am in desperate need of a citizen such as yourself to help me. Would you watch this new civilization we've struggled to build be undone by a group of upstarts?
No, but they don't really seem like much of a threat, just a group of idealists.
Yes. And the last time a group of idealists formed, they attempted to destroy the Ministry of Knowledge. Danton's group is an ever-growing threat, and they must be controlled and subdued as quickly as possible. Return to them. Tell them you wish to aid them. If they request you perform some task for them, do so to gain their trust. Of course, use your judgment wisely. If you break any laws, I can only offer you so much protection. When you know more of what they plan, come back and inform me. And as before, do not let them know you are there on my behalf. They would surely kill you on the spot.
I don't know. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this.
I realize this is a dangerous undertaking. If you succeed, I can offer you a government job. You'll be able to receive vaccine as you need it.
Well, that's incredibly tempting. And it just dawned on me. I think the guy voicing Tiberius is the same person that voices Joey in the Blackwell series. I want a mechanic job.
If I can have a mechanic's job, then we have a deal.
I'm sure we can arrange something. I wish you luck in your task.
So I'm not gonna be the spy?
Of course I have a backup plan. Now behave yourself, and let us continue with arithmetic.
I wish you luck on your task, young lady, and offer some advice. Beware false friends.
How did you... Right, I guess that's your job. Never mind.
I wonder if there are like two very different endings to this game.
I'm afraid you have no further business with Minister Tiberius, young lady.
Did I choose poorly? Huh. Well, actually, I didn't. I just told him that we have a deal, but I don't want a government job, I just want a mechanic's job because it's what I do. So I'm still gonna be the spy, pretty much.
Amy! Didn't expect to see you back so soon.
Yeah, I remembered that I had something else to talk to Danton about. No big deal, really. Don't mind me.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, don't mind me being incredibly suspicious now. Hello, fun squad.
You again?
I'd like to speak with Danton, please.
Fine. Wait here.
Did you read your message?
So you're back. What is it now?
I know who you are and what your people are doing. I'd like to help.
I'm flattered that you want to help us, but I feel we have some matters to resolve first.
What matters are those?
Enough of these games. You're going to have to start telling me the truth if you want to get out of here alive.
What? I have been. Let's not be so drastic.
Don't play coy with me, Blondie. Do you think I'm stupid? I had you followed when you left here. I know you went to the Ministry of Energy. Now I'm only gonna ask you this once, and I want the truth. Are you working for Tiberius or aren't you?
Tricky. Very tricky. Well, I believe in these kind of situations, it's best to be truthful. Either they're gonna, believe you and take pity on you, or they're gonna kill you on the spot.
I am. I was told to spy on you and report everything I can.
Well, you're either a terrible spy, or your loyalty to Tiberius is quite lacking.
It's a lottery job. I'm just doing what I was told.
A lottery job? Oh, I see.
And what other choice have I got? It's not like I can walk up to the Ministry of Medicine and buy a dose.
I'm so sorry. You don't deserve what's happening to you. This is why we have to act. They've been beating us down for so long, nobody remembers a time when they were prosperous and free. Struggling against the system may not be pretty, but it's the only way we can improve our lives.
Danton, if she's got a connection to Tiberius, she could prove useful.
You know, you're right. Having another double agent would be beneficial to us now that we've lost Milton. But I'm not gonna make you this offer for free. I'd hate for Tiberius to outbid me for your loyalty. Instead of hoping your lottery ticket gets chosen, how about you end up with as many actual doses of vaccine as you want?
Tempting. You can get me vaccine if I help you. How do I know I can trust you? Great, I'm already a double agent.
What are you talking about? You have access to vaccine?
Not just yet, but if all goes to plan, we will. I'll tell you more as soon as you help us out with something. Are you familiar with the junk vendor and butcher in the market?
Gordon and Gus? Of course. They're good friends of mine.
Then it may interest you to know that they work for me.
I had no idea.
They usually spare us some of their extra supplies, but they've been unable to keep up the last few months. I suspect they've fallen on hard times. See what's going on with them and help them if you can. Once you've finished, come back here, and we'll do what we can for you. Oh, and when you talk to them, use the code phrase, "I've got the perfect life." That will let them know you're working for me. Now get to it. Don't come back here until you've finished. And remember, I expect your loyalty. If you set foot anywhere near the Ministry of Energy, I don't want to see you meet an unfortunate end. I'm sure you understand.
So do I have to choose sides now? Because I can probably go to the Ministry of Energy and just tell him everything. Very interesting. I'm afraid of going to the Ministry of Energy because she already had me followed and I don't want to die so early.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
You know, if you helped me today, I'd have the perfect life.
You mean... Ah, I see. Be careful where you say that, Amy.
Right. Sorry. Anyway, what are you doing to help the others?
A little extra scavenging for items they might find useful. But lately, I've been too distracted by the situation with my daughter. You'd think that for all the crap I collect, I'd have found something to at least try and make her a more effective mask. Only place I haven't had a chance to check out lately is the old Centrex factory, even though I'm not sure there'd be much of use in there. I just want her to be safe. Losing my wife was bad enough. I can't lose her too.
I know, Gordon. I know. I'll keep an eye out for what you need. You just try to relax.
That would be awfully kind of you, Amy.
Anytime. Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
Centrex factory. So that's one location.
A reminder to all citizens.
Yes.
The next drawing in the
And
vaccine
you, Gus, what do
will
you
be
need?
held tomorrow.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. How are you doing today, Gus? 'Cause I've got the perfect life.
Shh, not so loud.
Sorry. So, how long have you been, you know?
About a year now.
But why? Isn't it risky for you?
Sure, but to be honest, I kind of like the excitement. Makes me feel like I'm part of something important. Plus, things need to change. Just look around you. We can't live like this. Kids can't grow up like this. Danton's gonna bring back the old days.
Anyway, I was told you were having some trouble, so I wanted to help.
Yeah, not sure what you can do, but swing by the farm if you want. Pop was asking about you the other day. If nothing else, talk with him a bit. He misses you.
See you later, Gus.
You bet.
I'd love to. I will do that right now. Danton didn't mention Marichka for some reason, so I guess she's not working with them? I do have the option of telling her this. So, interesting.
Looks like you had quite the harvest.
Yes, thankfully. Though nothing is keeping very long. Weeds have become a big problem. Anything you want? You're looking very skinny these days. You should eat. Take a pumpkin. Half price for you. You can make pumpkin soup. You need your strength.
No, it's okay.
One of these days, you'll get so skinny, you'll turn around and I won't be able to see you anymore.
It's alright, Marichka. I ate yesterday. I'll be fine for a little while longer.
No. You worry me when you say things like that.
Relax, it's okay. I'm not dead yet.
But I kind of will be soon.
You said something about weeds being a problem? What are they called? What do they look like?
Blue burglar. It grows very fast, very difficult to control. Pretty blue flowers, though. Too bad they ruined my vegetables. Luckily, I finally got them under control. They won't come back for a long time.
Marichka, is this by any chance the weed you were telling me about?
Yes. Take it away, Amy, and be careful. You let that thing get into the ground, and before you know it, they're everywhere.
I'll be careful with it, I promise.
But it's so pretty. I'm a bit scared of telling her this because she might be working for Tiberius. Let's do it.
You know, as tough as things are, I feel like I've got the perfect life.
I'm happy for you, Amy. You're always so positive.
I have to go now.
Okay, you come back and see me.
Okay, so you're not in on it. Although I wish you were. She's nice, but she probably... The people that I think are way too nice to me, they're probably gonna end up betraying me anyway. Such is life.
Oh God, that smell. I think I might be sick.
Amy, is that you over there?
Hey, Pop. Gus said you'd been asking after me?
It's been ages since I last saw you. Come over here and let's have a look at you.
There's a lot of corpses.
Are you under the weather, Pop?
I'm not, but I can't say the same about my sheep. Take a look around. Hell, just take a whiff. That's the stench of failure. Things are bad. Don't know if we'll be able to dig ourselves out of this hole.
Did your sheep get sick? What happened?
Ran out of feed, so half of them starved to death. It's not a pretty picture. Haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. The farm's gone barren, and now the only thing I'm feeding is ravens. Truth is, if I can't come up with a way to keep the rest of the flock from dying, I'm done for.
I'll keep an eye out for anything that might help.
That'd be mighty kind of you.
Dude, I have got the perfect solution. I can bring these fucking weed flowers, and they can eat them all day.
Why are all these ravens hanging around?
Well, they're hungry too. Now that they got plenty of carrion, it's an open buffet for them. Little bastards have gotten bold too. Nothing I do seems to keep them away for long. At least having them around means nobody comes snooping around. They run off at first sight of them thanks to that kooky Reaper cult.
I think we're having the same kind of day.
What's the matter?
This morning I found a man underground. He'd been crushed underneath some rubble. And pulling that trigger was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
I'm sorry, Amy, but it sounds like you did the right thing.
Did I, though? I could have found someone to help. Why did he have to die?
You listen to what the man wanted, it sounds like. In this hellhole, that's all we can ask for in our last moments.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Like he said, even if you had gotten him out, you wouldn't have had much of a life left to live. It's not something anyone likes thinking about, but it's reality.
I know. I mean, I see death almost every day, but this was different somehow. Thanks, Pop. I think I needed to just get that off my chest.
Anytime, Amy.
I didn't realize you knew so much about the Reaper cult.
I don't, and I don't want to. They're just a bunch of freaks who think worshiping the Reaper is gonna make them die quicker.
But I thought the Reaper was just a story.
It is, but they think the Ravens are a sign that the Reaper is on his way to take them away from their woes. So naturally, any half-wit who believes that crap and sees a Raven gets scared and goes running in the other direction. Bunch of bullhickey, all of it. Anyway, it's best if you stay away from the Reaper cult. Don't want to put any ideas in your head.
Don't worry. I met one of them earlier. I'm not going anywhere near them if I can avoid it.
Oh, I beg to differ. I think we're gonna go into that cathedral at some point.
I'm sorry you're having trouble, Pop, but I've got the perfect life.
Is that a fact?
Yeah. Did Gus not tell you?
Tell me what?
Nothing. Never mind.
Whatever you say, Amy.
Now I just look like a dick.
I have to go now.
Come back and visit whenever you like.
Like, now. Look at this. This is gonna keep your sheep alive.
Pop, have you seen this weed before?
Sure, that's Blue Burglar. Haven't seen it in ages, though. Where'd you get it?
There's some growing near my place. Why is it called Blue Burglar?
Because it creeps up on you, seemingly overnight. Find just one and your whole field will be full of them in a month.
Would your sheep eat it?
I think they'd eat anything at this point. Wouldn't hurt to try. Thanks, Amy. I'll go get some more and plant it tonight. At least the sheep we've got left might still stand a chance.
Happy to help.
I did something good, hopefully.
It doesn't seem to be doing a very good job of scaring away birds. Can't understand why. That gas mask on the face is pretty damn creepy.
Wouldn't I be able to use this gas mask? It has, like, decent parts.
Say, Pop, would you mind if I took this gas mask?
Nah, it's fine. Not doing too great a job scaring the birds, so I doubt taking it off will make much of a difference.
Awesome.
Hope you weren't planning on using it, though. The filter's no good.
That's fine. I'm sure I'll find some use for it.
I could give it to Gordon, and probably we'll have to look for another filter.
The gas mask's filter is empty, which makes it pretty useless.
Pretty useless, but not completely useless.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
So many dead sheep.
That one is feasting on the corpse of a sheep. At least someone around here is getting regular meals.
Yeah, fucking birds.
I shouldn't mess with it any further. From out here, the city looks kind of whole, like the pictures in Nelson's books. Home is on the outskirts to the east. These don't look like they've been used for quite some time. They look like they would fall apart as soon as I touch them.
Well, this was nice. We should catch up again. Pop. I wonder if Gordon might be interested in the gas mask. Probably, but definitely we'll have to go to the factory for some filters. Whoa, someone's coming.
Butcher, a word, if you would.
Yeah, what is it?
The Ministry of Resources is in need. You are hereby requested to provide your stocks of meat for government distribution.
But I hardly have any meat to spare, and it'll be a while before I can get more.
Be that as it may, Aurelius has extended you the courtesy. In exchange, you will be provided 2 water purifiers per month.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry. But know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
Interesting. I'll have a talk with him.
Gordon, I found this gas mask, but the filter is empty. Would it be of any use to you at all?
Yes, this is good. If I could get a filter, this would be exactly what I need. Thank you, Amy. Here, I have something you might like to trade.
What is it?
An aristocrat guard ran through here earlier and dropped his flintlock pistol.
Ooh.
It got a bit damaged, but I figured you might be interested in messing around with it for parts.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks. And don't worry, I'll find a filter for you, I promise. I'm sure somebody around here has to know something about them.
Yeah, now that you mention it, Nelson's probably the guy to see about that. He's got books on just about everything.
Well, aren't you a heap of information today? I'll go do that right now.
This is a reminder that the Ministry of Medicine will continue conducting weekly
Just couldn't stay away.
No. Your sheep should be fine now.
Really? What did you do?
Just gave Pop some blue burglar. He said it should be able to feed the sheep soon.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Amy. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just glad I could help. I saw you having words with that guard. What was that all about?
Yeah, nothing. He was just trying to get me to sell out to the government. I promised Danton I'd give the rebels my extra supplies. I'm not betraying her for the wigheads.
I admire your loyalty. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
He's one of the good ones, Gus. I'm still kind of torn. Like, can you, in this game, choose sides and it affects the story greatly? Depending on where your loyalties lie? Maybe.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
I would like, oh, are you a part of the thing?
Coming out here, reading books, it makes me realize I've got the perfect life.
Ah, I see. I do as well. It gives me pleasure to help how I can, although I'm too old to fight.
What made you decide to join?
He is a part
makes
of it.
some good points, despite being a bit overzealous. The favoritism the aristocracy showed their elite patrons after the plague began is completely inexcusable. Once the poor couldn't fund their medical research, we were quickly cast aside for those who could. Danton is brash, perhaps a bit foolish, but her ideals are what we need.
So you are a part of it. Good on you, Nelson.
I think I'd like to read for a while.
Of course.
Science.
I want to read up on science.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
Does this book have 3 pages? Filtration systems. Lovely. Several methods of filtration can be used, be it for liquids or gases. Very useful material found in most filtrations, activated carbon. Has many uses such as gas purification, decaffeination, gold purification, metal extraction, water, medicine, sewer treatment, air filters, and gas masks. User production of activated carbon makes it one of the most useful materials in modern science. It is produced from carbonaceous source materials such as coconut husk, peat, wood, I do have wood with me, lignite, or coal. It can be produced either by physical or chemical reactivation.
Interesting. This information could be pretty useful.
Amy, I was reading that. The source material is developed into active carbons by using hot gases such as steam or oxygen. It must be heated at an extremely high temperature. In chemical reactivation, the raw material, coal or wood, is impregnated with acid or a salt. Not a salt, just like salt. The raw material is then carbonized at a lower temperature. Chemical reactivation is usually the preferred method, due to the lower temperature requirements as well as the shorter time needed to activate the material. So I don't know if I'll find any resources here to activate some carbon. I guess I'll find something in the factory, perhaps.
The pistol is only slightly damaged. It hasn't got any bullets, but the flintlock mechanism still looks like it works. Should be useful if I need to light anything on fire.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. Should be useful if I needed fire.
It just says furnace. I guess it's meant to be some sort of warning.
I guess.
It just says
furnace.
Remember Blast Day. Support the aristocracy, and you will be supported. I doubt it'll come off the wall. What idiot would leave this wood lying around? It's in such good condition.
People are so wasteful of wood. We found 2 locations with excellent wood sources.
I don't need to take any more.
I got enough.
Nice looking vehicle. Doesn't look like it would take too much to restore it. Just a couple of spark plugs, most likely.
But where do they get gasoline?
I haven't got time to do much scavenging right now. Maybe later.
Oh, fine. Maybe later.
Syntrax. I remember hearing a lot about them. They're the ones who used to manufacture all the uranium glass before the bombs.
Nice people.
Syntrax. Huh, it's unlocked. That's kind of surprising. Denby, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, living. That's what people do, I hear.
Did you run away from home?
I don't really want to talk about it. You can hang out here if you want, though. It's nice to have some company.
It's not a bad setup you have here, Denby. It's pretty. It's pretty.
These are nice. It's like you've turned this place into a private gallery.
Yeah, I keep them around for inspiration.
They're up too high. Besides...
Yeah, don't...
I won't mess with your decorations, don't worry about it.
These are nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Denby?
Yeah?
How long did you say you've been living here?
Around 2 months. Not a bad place, really. There's plenty of room, and nobody comes by, so I've got all the privacy I could want. Well, nobody except you, anyway.
I could leave you alone if you want.
No, that's not what I meant. It's cool that you're here. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Why did you run away?
I said I didn't want to talk about it.
Well, I do. Is it some problem with your family? Is there anything I can do to help?
No, it's just... I felt like I was getting in the way. Mom and Dad have been having a hard time getting us all enough food, and my brother and sister are little, so there's not much they can do for themselves. I figured it would just be better for me to go off on my own. I mean, I still go back and see them and give them anything extra I've got, but I kind of like having my own space, you know?
Yeah, I know. Look at you, being responsible. I'm so proud of you.
Ugh, whatever. No need to be gushy about it.
Aw, look at you moving out of your parents' place and going into an abandoned factory where anyone might just come in.
How did you manage to get in here?
They didn't do a very good job of boarding up the doors. It was pretty easy to get in. I'm surprised nobody else tried before I did. I mean, there's like not much left in here, but glass is pretty valuable. I might trade it to Clem.
Does any of the stuff in here still work?
Yeah, I think the furnace still works. It's connected to the gas anyway.
The gas is still on?
Yeah, it's on a natural line, so it's still under pressure even though the power's been cut. I try to keep it off as much as I can though, just in case. Besides, if you need natural gas, I've pretty much got you covered.
Ew.
Good to know.
Gross.
Just don't light yourself on fire.
Gross, Denby. Gross.
You know, I've got the perfect life.
What the hell are you talking about, Amy? Have you gone crazy?
No, just forget it. I'll just leave you to whatever it is you're doing.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Denby. Sorry about stepping on your pad.
This one doesn't look finished.
No, it's still a work in progress.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, you're the only woman I know who isn't old and wrinkly, so you're way easier to draw.
Well, that's just dandy to hear.
Hey, these are pretty good. All yours?
Yeah, they're okay, I guess. My favorite's the one of the pilot.
What are all these signatures?
Like I said, I've been practicing copying handwriting. Those are just my practice sheets.
Well, look at you. With more practice, you could work for the aristocracy because your skill is pretty useless for this environment.
Nothing going on in there right now. That furnace could really be useful. This is a really great find.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, nobody asked you.
Not much I can do with the outside of the furnace.
It's best just not to touch it. I learned that the hard way.
And what happened? Did you explode or something?
Nothing in there but ash.
What?
I said ash, Denby.
Oh my god, Denby, grow up. But it is pretty funny. Ash. So there's ash. Damn it.
If I put wood on there like this, it'll just fall on the bottom when I light the furnace.
Yeah, and then the burnt smell will linger for days.
No. Okay, so I need to put something else. Glass horse.
Pretty. Too bad the legs are broken.
Aw, so
yeah,
sad.
I wonder how that happened.
I don't want to risk damaging it any further.
Yeah, probably best to just leave it where it is.
Yeah.
Must be some kind of drain. It doesn't smell very nice down there.
That's not my fault, in case you were wondering.
I wasn't, but thanks for the clarification.
Yeah. Where is your bathroom, by the way?
Hey, these are...
Yeah, they're okay.
What are all these...
Like I said...
There's nothing down there that interests me.
I'd be worried if there was.
So, you keep mentioning that you're forging handwriting and signatures, so maybe that's gonna come in handy someday? Soon-ish? But for now, I need to find a way to activate some charcoal.